Let's continue. Can you change the Animal Crossing music? Thank you.
No.
At it again. You're a Krispy Kreme. Lupus, your turn.
Get wide.
I'm gonna... Should I take the risk and shoot it, or...
It's up to yourself.
You can move and shoot.
Yeah, but the thing is, I won't have advantage.
Yes, you do. You have River.
Yeah, with River, you have your first attack, you will have advantage.
Yeah, but
You could-
because
you
with
could-
flanking-
Yeah, so you could do all of your attacks and then move after. if you
Yeah,
wanted
that
to.
is also an option.
Alright.
I provoke an attack.
I fucking dare you. Show me what you got.
Alright. Your first attack has advantage, not the rest.
From flanking.
This is flanking.
All of your attacks have advantage. Never mind.
Oh yeah, I also forgot the sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait.
What?
Can this not be flagged? Does it have a feature
No,
for that?
that's not it. I just realized something by reading the stab block. What ammunition are you using?
Ooh, good point.
Normal ones.
Oh,
With gunpowder.
one moment.
So that means the piercing
Boom,
is
boom,
likely
boom,
all.
boom! All of the bullets break against the spinning centurion, dealing no damage.
Not even the force?
Boom,
Use
boom,
the
boom!
force,
Ow,
Lupin.
ow, ow. The force is passable.
Alright. Yeah, might want to swap to that adamantine sword of yours, buddy.
God, I hate this place.
I know.
This place is the worst.
Right, gonna move to there. You
I've
do
only been in 3 rooms and it's already the worst.
You do technically have your bonus action dagger, but again, we also know that that's not going to work if it's not adamantine dagger.
And you can disengage.
Right, but that'll give more movement for it to wind up and charge him down.
Right, but it can still just dance around him. Right?
It needs to use up all of its movement to do that, and it can't go through the same squares twice.
Oh yeah, did I use second wind last time?
Nope, you haven't used it at all, I don't think.
I'm asking Jen, or...
Oh, sorry,
No, you have
last
not.
session.
Yeah, no, you have not. You can use it now.
Right, so
I've used second, third, fourth, and fifth ones at this point.
Sure thing. You rip up a great fart in your kid.
everyone was a great fall. And so
It
all of a
is with the
sudden
second-
starts to disappears.
You regain nine hit points. You're
Wait.
fighter level 2?
Yeah, what's your... Oh, you rolled the hit dice, but...
No, it's a 7 on the dice. That's why I'm asking.
And my fighter level is technically 14. Why?
I thought
Then
you were
you
higher
regain-
fire.
Yeah.
20,
Yeah,
23?
yeah,
No.
yeah. That's a lot better. The 23 hit points regained. Thank you, roll 20. I will strangle you.
First, we will construct you a body, download you into it, and then strangle you.
Yeah, don't forget to give it consciousness too.
Is that your turn, friend?
Sadly it is.
All right. Let's see if you're lucky. Rolling the dice for recharge. Good.
Fail.
The spinning centurion is going to.
Spin me right around.
You are very armored. You are very hard to hit. You do not look very armored. You do
No.
not look very armored. You look very, very easy to hit because you have
Come
no
at
armor.
me!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Okay, 2 attacks opportunity, I
Attack
guess.
opportunity. Attack opportunity.
Is it on a disadvantage too, or?
No, that's normal.
Come on, sentinels. Frog them sentinels.
Oh,
them
right.
sentinels.
I forgot. Fucking. Oh wait, 21 misses.
Okay, it's all down to you, Van.
Van!
Van.
Hit him up. Fuck him up.
Hit him, hit him, hit him.
Where is he? Oh. Allbird.
Oh gosh, it squeezed.
Ah,
Aw.
shit!
Ah, yeah.
Wait, hey,
Alright, come at me.
Unless if Van, you wanna use an inspiration die. Use a group inspiration.
Do I?
I mean, I got 171 hit points, dude. I'm gonna be resisting all of this. I think I'm fine.
All right. Nah,
let's
I'm
wait.
not-
Let's wait for an attack on someone way squishier than that.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that inspired.
Well, swipe. Wow, those are some terrible rolls.
Well, thankfully, one of them hits.
Huzzah! Ow! 23 damage have done to 11.
11.
That's 2 attacks. Kiki.
Yeah, I don't like those guys, so we're gonna banish them. So
Go away. I
no,
like you.
no,
I see. Both of them, huh?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, alright. Oh, what's saving?
Charisma
Yeah,
at
you're right.
22.
-3. Wow! One of them succeeds on the 5% chance. Let's fucking go.
I like it here.
Which one was that? I don't. Okay, 1d6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 is the guy on the left. 4, 5, 6 is the guy on the right. Huzzah! This guy screams as he's banished into the void.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
And I'm gonna go here and try to open the door.
It's always best to have the enemy's grim thought facing.
You can open this door if you want.
I can?
You can if you want.
I'm gonna peek inside. I'm gonna close it.
Pika pika.
Sure. Yeah, just like look inside and go, cool, and close it.
Oh, cool. So, figure looks something. What?
Anyone have fireball?
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Could be a lot worse. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, good.
Well, someone has made it themselves my problem, so... gonna swing on this Centurion. Did not appreciate getting Beybladed. Doop-a-doo. Let me double check that I'm not doing anything else. I'm already aware these things are a pain in the ass to hit, so we're not gonna bother with Grip Weapon Master. Don't think I want to do any spells right this second, so yeah, we're just gonna start swinging into them. Some swings. Couple little swings. And we're going in with the halberd, or the glaive, sorry. Yep. Glaive. Wing. That's 28 to hit.
Wave.
Whoa. That hits. Recklessly attacking.
So that is 18
Ow.
points of damage with the glaive. And let me see now. It just had a turn. I trust Coda will be able to grapple this one and prevent it from moving again, so I'm just gonna go in for a second attack.
Because it's holding nothing anymore.
Uh,
Alright, that also hits. Ow.
I don't know. I have a pretty stern grip on reality.
And then, to further disincentivize this thing from moving, we're gonna bonus action Boom and Blade.
Boom and blade.
Boom and Blade!
Yeah, question: Is that
Ow.
does it have to? Is it what if it forced to move?
Doesn't count. It has to be willing movement.
Oh, okay.
But again, these things really like to move, so I'm predicting that's probably going to take that good, tasty boom when it tries to run
They've
away.
got a bad case of the zoomies.
But yep, that's all 3 attacks. That is the Grumthid.
Swipe. The automatic blade cuts with greater ease into the hardened metal, causing the Gearkeeper construct to basically start crumbling in front of you. At this point, you will see one of the blades, as it is spinning, go fly past your head and stick into the ceiling. As this thing is just like now like bubbling with each second that passes. The Gearkeeper construct in the back is thankful to have fucked off from that.
Drinking a coffee in the break lounge.
Yeah.
Trying to pick up a cup of coffee between 2 swords, just like...
Yeah. And shaking a little bit.
It gets the idea. Like, I'll just stab it all at once, and then picks the cup of coffee up. By the time it gets it up there, it's all poured out. All the
Poured
holes.
out.
Alright, let's get the thing.
We've now made a sad robot.
Yeah.
Add it to the list. We've made a lot of sad robots. Oh,
Excellent.
that's a cone.
I like that cone because River's out of it.
Just.
Dan's not a big fan of that cone.
It rides up
damn
the
it.
rail, and it is going to use its action at the Gearkeeper construct for Shrapnel Blast. Everybody, give me dexterity saving throw against 17 piercing damage.
Cool. I will have
Grimthought
advantage.
feels none of this.
Can I
Well,
use
I will-
acrobatics?
no. I
I
took 17 piercing damage.
Oh, hell
I'll fail.
yes!
Such a successful one.
so that's halved down to. Let's see.
Ashwell, you're in the Shrapnel Blast.
My character sheet is loading. Oh my god, guys! I'm moving.
No,
up.
no. Keep it that way. You had it. No.
If it's half, it's 9 or 8.
What?
It's half down to 8.
8.
Yeah, 8 and 8 is 16.
Now I'm rolling nothing but 5s. Slowly but surely, I'll be at 20s if this keeps up.
After moving, it's going to move 10 feet back, provoking attack of your grip thought at disadvantage.
I
You wanna
mean,
take it?
might as well take it. You never
Sure
know.
thing. 21 succeeds. You take 8 points of piercing damage as a random piece of shrapnel sticks
Nope.
into your flesh.
Swing
What
and a
the
miss.
fuck? Yeah, thank goodness.
Oh, I should note that was with Booming Blade on, so there's a little bit extra on there that shouldn't be. Apologies.
Okay, a little bit
I'll
of
back
sauce.
off.
Understood. Van, do you want to open this door?
There are still 2 things in here, by the way.
I want to fuck up that construct, I think.
Yeah, good call.
Is it a good call?
But it's made me angry though.
it hanky though. He hanky boy.
It tests me. And I have it.
Very well. Van? Oh, you're going for that one. Understood.
Yeah. Boom. Oh, I don't know why. Oh no. Okay, that's a crit.
There we go.
Now we're
that
doing
will
Van
play
things.
It. 25 damage. Ow.
Hashtag just Van things.
It's looking almost broken.
Isn't that supposed to be a crit as well?
Oh, is it? No, it's
Oh,
19.
yeah.
You're a champion fighter. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that must not be coded incorrectly. The crit
I'll
range.
just take
Oh,
it for the next damage, which is 5.
it's because
Sure.
it's the fucking halberd. The halberd hasn't been coded
Yeah.
to have his crit range put in there.
Yeah, with the second crit of 19, you would take it down. Actually, wow,
Alright.
just barely.
Can I pivot and do that third attack on his friend?
This boy.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Well,
Oh,
it's
wait.
that's small to it's weird to assume maybe that they're friends. They're just work colleagues. All right.
Coworkers.
Close enough for me.
So that's a 27 to hit with well, do
27.
we want
That will
reroll-
hit.
want
But
reroll
you
damage?
can- yeah, roll for advantage. Maybe a crit. You never know.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
true. Let's see if we can crit fresh.
Wait, where did the thing go?
Which one?
Van, why don't eat the spinning top?
Wasn't quite enough for.
27 hits for 15. Ow!
Although I do have one more attack for my crit, so.
Oh yeah, that's
You
true.
do.
Oh, damn it.
Boom.
What is extra attack?
Oh.
21 misses!
Ah, son of a biscuit.
Ah,
All right.
but Jin, what if it didn't?
Mhm.
Yeah, have you thought about that?
But what if it didn't? But
Is it
what if
fun?
it did it? What if a 24
you.
hit instead?
Very well. By a boon of destiny, the spinning centurion is smacked upon the head very hard and drops down. Oof.
Like I
Ouchie,
said, I
my
have a
bone.
pretty good grip on reality.
Man spits on it when after it drops.
You might even say you have reality by the Goonies.
Yeah.
By the short and curlies.
On a short rest by all
Okay.
tickets too.
Okay, we don't have all day, so we gotta keep moving before one of those fuckers comes back.
Yeah.
There were some observers and a person behind this door, but it didn't look too bad.
Okay, do we want to head that way then?
Never looks too bad until we're into it.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's give it a go. Everyone, group up.
Come on, Ash. Alvan, come here. Come on.
Come on.
I think
I'm-
they're both lagging.
Come on.
I can't see.
Yeah.
Are you using Roll20 on your phone? Is
No, it's...
No, I'm using
know,
it
we're-
on a terrible laptop.
He is also human.
Alright,
know
I'm
what
streaming
source, I'm
voice
pretty
through one
sure.
laptop and using Roll20 on another
Come
one
on.
currently.
Come on. Step in. Step in.
Yep, here we go.
You enter in, and as you do, behind you the door threatens to close.
Oh,
Threatens to
everybody.
close. Threatens to close. Threatens to close.
Oh, this is a named NPC.
Oh, Lupus.
Lucas is getting
Aqua.
there.
Oh no!
Oh, wait. Hey.
It's threatening to close.
Go through.
It's playing
Oh, no.
Darude Sandstorm. Hurry!
As you enter, you see a bunch of observers turn to face you. In front of you, within this chamber, you will see many stone, like tables, on which you will see many multiple like bodies, that are lying on top of them. You will also see multiple cables that run through the floor and connect them to a large terminal in the back. But before what appears to be a large open and such. Next to it is a spinning conglomerate of gears that seems to be bringing in things into this chamber. In the back, behind the screen, a little figure turns its head to look towards you. The face of a gnome greets you. However, as it steps up, you will see that most of its body that was, at the time, connected to the terminal through wires and machinery, does not reveal flesh from the rest of the body. Instead, most of this creature's form is entirely clockwork in construction. Clockwork and metal. Pressure valves and
Kodo, while in action hero pose with everyone else, will look over towards him and be like, "Did someone order a sandwich?" And then high five Grimthon.
High five back. Just a quick check here. Cogsworth sounds familiar.
It does. Like,
Hang
really
on.
familiar.
Well, I
Sorry.
believe it's maybe the daughter of the guy who got us into the second ring.
Mm-hmm.
What was that guy's name again?
Cogsworth.
Hang on. Glorybound. Never mind. God, what's the name of that guy?
They might be related to what is his name? The big fire giant guy.
Oh, okay. Sorry, but I was thinking for while they were thinking of Goldberg, but his second name is Fizzle Grits. Never mind. Apologies.
Maybe she's related to Mordecai.
But yeah. Anyway, she stands up. Sorry about the interruption there.
Apologies. What are you doing in my workstation?
Can we go meet your boss?
Yeah, we're looking for your boss.
My boss. She peers her eyes and they start like glowing rapidly, like. Oh, I see who you are. That's bad. That's very, very bad. She presses something and the terminal glows red.
Oh,
as-
no, there's no need for that.
Very,
From the
very
ceiling.
good.
From the ceiling, as she presses on the terminal, you will see the parts like open and descending down above, large construction pieces slowly make their way downwards. As they do, they resemble the observers, except they have a myriad of tools next to them. Buzzing buzzsaws, large metal claws, and, well, dangerous-looking syringes.
Is it a hatch keeping it closed?
No, but as they emerge, multiple wires seem to connect them to the ceiling, holding them up floating above, as these creatures,
Oh, so I was
And-
asking, was it a
Oh,
single
that's-
like hatch,
Hmm.
like letting them all down?
Oh,
Oh, you can
If all-
select two. You can see two.
Oh,
what we
if
need
all
here is a
possible,
good
I would just
Hylian
like
boomerang.
love to close the hatch forcefully. Like, no,
Yeah, I think severing the wyvers might be the better call here.
better call. Yeah.
As
Yeah,
they
what-
descend, the gnome goes, "I will see you lot never. I hope you die here." And
Wait,
she-
wait.
She
Before,
gives you the
before
tug
you
before
leave,
she casts the spell.
Oh,
She's
before
not
you-
listening to you, for the record.
do you know Mordecai?
Can I counterspell it?
You can
Oh.
just say, yeah, okay, you get a dimension door.
Thanks.
Alex, roll initiative.
I assume.
Remember,
do you know
you
someone
chose
named
violence.
Mordecai?
What happens if you have high enough intimidation and scream counterspell and they just fuck it up?
Just panic's like, oh god! It's like, wait, that was actually the. So, oh, you dick!
Right?
Oh my god, Lucas.
Oh,
Why is my
Did you take the alert feat or something?
Yeah.
Okay. That explains a lot.
okay? Drop. That's weird. Why is my dexterity one more higher on here?
So should I just shoot her or?
So technically, it should be a 13 when I get an initiative. I don't know
Okay.
why my dex was one higher than it should have been.
You're not even on the list.
Yeah,
What
you're
the
on
fuck? There's just more spinning.
Well,
What do
you
you mean
are-
I'm not on the list. I'm right there. I'm looking at me.
yeah, Connor's
Oh, wait, there it is.
Let's see if I have the track for this fight. Or am I gonna have to improvise real quick? Okay. Sure. We'll go with this, I suppose, considering I don't
I have no idea. I can't hear
But it-
anything.
sound. You should maybe look into the fucking thing, I'm assuming.
Oh no, like I am, and there's nothing.
That's super weird. I can definitely hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah, same.
there's nothing on my side. But like, it's fine. I've got my own music.
I think you just have the stream muted. So,
Nope,
no?
it's not. But it's
Well-
fine. I'll
Okay.
play Hey Macarena.
Alright.
Good times.
Lupus, you go first, as Dixie keeps cursing in common and slowly transforming into gnomish.
Do you know someone named Mordecai? Before I shoot you,
I am not talking to you! Get out of my lab!
I guess the shooting is the answer.
does anyone have anything against me shooting that? No.
Ask
it's
if
a
they
go
know
for
a gun. If it'd say bang.
It's good enough sense for me.
Okay.
I suppose the good thing is that you don't have to worry about your bullets being adamantine for this.
A 28. Well, about that. First of all, as you hit with a 28, Dixie does not even cover herself, as in front of her, a barrier of red energy, magical energy, forms and protects her from the blow, as it takes the damage for her.
And then second attack.
That's a crit. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
We do know that. Assassination.
Yep.
Yeah. I guess last attack.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a crit, so I also get an extra D10.
Oh,
Barrier breaks. Ow.
Did there?
Gah! Another 6 damage.
And last attack.
Something to note, you would realize the barrier blocked all of the damage without doubling it, considering it's not a creature.
Yeah.
Good point.
What the fuck?
Misses as Dixie puts up a clockwork shield and blocks the attack.
You still have an action surge,
Yep,
bud?
you're
or-
the one that was worried about, you maniac!
I mean, that. Did we, in the last session, did I use an extra search or?
Yes, you did.
I don't
Yeah.
remember. That's a Jin question.
Yeah, so the best I can do is just throw a dagger and see what happens.
Yeah.
25 hits. Ow!
That actually fucking hits.
Oh wait. One more. Yeah, you have sharpshooter. Never mind. Doesn't matter. You see why I do not wish to converse with you?
I mean,
More
I literally ask if he knew Mordecai, or else I shoot. So the last event.
How about you just die or leave?
Hey, we're only here to kill your boss. You can just fuck off.
Stop
I think
looking
we're
at
also here to kill you.
I am Dixie.
Alright. I guess
Right,
observer.
I am.
The Lord Observer. Is going to fly over here. Fly 10 feet up from the ground, I think. No, it's gonna use the room's advantage and fly 20. And it's gonna fire a very weak beam, I think. Towards Grimthod. Have a beam.
Oh, I mean, if you insist. Okay, yeah, I'll take that beam.
Sorry, I'm beam intolerant. It gives me real bad
Takes
gas.
6 radiant damage.
About that. I take 3.
Hilarious! You take 3 points of radiant damage. The Augmenter goes. As the Augmenter, like, opens, it does not speak. Instead, it focuses on the nearest creature towards it. Oh boy, Ashfall, you chose the wrong place to be on the front lines.
Man is right there.
Can I use
Go
my bonus
right.
action to push him behind me?
No.
Aww.
The Augmenter, as it looks over towards Ashfall, it pulls out its operating equipment.
This place
First
is the
of all-
world worst.
It's going to try and grab onto Ashfall.
Oh, okay. Those-
Amazing.
That's his head.
Well, I mean, is it a grab or an
It's
attack?
an attack with a grasping arm.
Okay. I thought it was a grapple check for a sec there.
14 misses, I believe.
Yeah.
But it does 18 pinch damage.
This Observer is going to use a reaction, target assist, granting it advantage on its next attack, which is going to be another grasping arm. Wow!
Yeah, miss.
I know the feels.
This Observer is going to
Thank
use
you,
its
Christ.
reaction to give advantage on its next attack again.
Give him
Mother-
triple advantage.
Oh, it probably has an attack for each arm.
Yeah.
What attacks does he have?
Operating instruments.
Oof.
Alright,
Ah,
that does it.
finally.
I get poked.
You take a little bit of damage, 8. And an additional 38
Ouch.
points of damage.
Any specific kind of damage?
All of it is additional slashing. It's basically sneak attack.
Okay.
The hurt kind.
And
Each
last
action.
attack.
Oh boy.
Slashing you for 9 more damage.
You good?
Still up.
Hello. He has a new face filled with plastic.
Just
For the record, the Observer is flying 10 feet above you.
start screaming if you want to
I'm
switch
bleeding
places.
from So many holes and lines right now.
Yeah, basically a multitude of impaling instruments are cutting into your flesh with surgical precision.
My clothes are now red, and they are going to stay that way.
Tixie in the background gets off the fucking chair. At the start of her turn, I think. Yep, at the start of your turn, the barrier is up again at full health.
Makes sense.
I am not sitting around! 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. To be killed by the likes of you! Stay away from me! My research is too important! And she's gonna open this door and dash out, running away.
Ah,
I was supposed to say, did they not even close it behind them. That's rude.
Well, I was totally gonna grab Ash and Dimension Door right behind her, but she's gone.
Theoretically, you could dimension door to the door.
Yeah.
And then the other one just turns to Ash, like, new target. No.
Yeah, target acquired. I guess I'm just gonna attack the thing that's in front of me. I suppose.
It is 10 feet up.
I do have something with range.
Oh, the glaive,
Oh.
right.
37 wolves.
Yeah.
The best
summon-
range.
I
Oh.
have 37 flying wolves. Also known as eagles.
Flying wolves, as I call them. Good old flying wolves.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or
advantage of.
take 17. Ow. Oh, 14 misses.
Damn.
I love
Shake it
flying
off,
wolves
man.
with their wonderful beaks and talons. My
Damn.
god.
Wow, that misses again.
Dice are not a fan of us tonight.
Okay. These are not very ergonomic halberds. Are giving me blisters. I will kind of move around it though.
Attack of opportunity?
You're moving away from it?
I was thinking about it.
The jungle, the mighty jungle. The van moves away from it. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I'll stay put. I'll stay put.
Alright.
Give it something else to shoot at.
Right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Hold up.
So this thing is connected to the ceiling by wires?
Yeah, multiple of them.
Okay. I could try to take those out.
Good.
I think. $10, $15. Well, I do have fly speed, so. How tall are the ceilings?
In this, it plays 40 feet.
Okay,
to
can I
accommodate
get
the massive creatures.
up? Yeah, can I get above the massive creature? Or is it like kind of too thin for the wall?
Yeah, but it's a 5-foot space essentially.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that works since Coda's currently in medium at the moment.
Yep, 5, 10, 10, 15, 20. I'm guessing I'll get on top of it. I've got 40 feet of flight. Is that possible?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. And then we will start yanking out wires very fast.
Sure thing. Do you want to make an athletics check, or are you going to be attacking them?
I'd say athletics.
Go for it.
38.
You yank the wires, and the whole thing falls down to the ground.
Alright. It's still autonomous, it's just no longer suspended in the air.
It's now just a ball on the ground.
It's also
Now
prone.
prone on the floor.
Prone.
Quick, everyone.
Balls can be prone. Oh, what a discovery. That is my turn. And now the scariest man for a prone character is coming up.
So, question, Jen, about the transition between the last fight and this one. Considering I have Relentless Rage, can it be assumed that my rage is still up from the last
You're
fight?
still
Considering
angry.
Yep, okay, thanking you. Gripthal's gonna
secret.
run in, jump on top of it, and start raining blows down onto it.
The eye looks up at you as you do so.
I'm gonna play a hunch and go for Great Weapon Master on these attacks.
Go for it.
So, at advantage from the fact it's prone. Eben. That is 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay,
30
that
damage.
is
Oh.
30 damage. Second attack.
Yep.
That hits. That is another 28 points of damage. And then we going in with the boom and blade, because why wouldn't we? Booming. That might miss. That's a 17 to hit.
Hits also.
Okay.
Ooh,
That is 43 points of damage.
Slash, 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 gears fly! Pieces of metal break apart as you hack, slash, break! It is reduced to a barely functioning piece of equipment as it lies on the floor.
I just kind of look up to Coda and go like, "Get your one down! Same again!"
Yep.
That's me.
The ward observer is gonna fly 20 feet up into the air. Fire radiant beam at the flying dragon. I am a threat. Go.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
That is a miss.
Yeah, these things are good for one thing, giving advantage.
I will move here because this thing is prone. I have disadvantage against it. So
This thing's not.
I know.
Hey, there's the other one.
There's that one.
Yeah, I'm looking at this buddy over here. Does it look like it has like an eye or something it uses to, you know?
See.
Yeah, they all have a central eye that they sort of like look around with.
Cool. I'm gonna like specifically try to hit that one.
Go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It puts its own mechanical tentacles to protect itself, but all of those attacks hit.
Bang, 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 bang,
Oh
bang.
wait,
bang.
just see if it's immune to force.
Oh yes, good
No,
point.
it's not.
Why
Okay.
would it be?
Take cold damage. Boom, 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 boom. The augmenter is struck. It still like is held aloft by the wires, but it's looking better than the other one.
Yeah, I mean, if it can't see, it's good. River is on Lupus's shoulder again.
Sure thing. Though the central eye has taken damage, what do you think the observers are for?
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Eyes for days.
Giving it
Nice.
stalker commentary.
yeah.
Beam attack at River.
No.
Bastard.
Why
Wait,
would
really?
you do that?
Die, bird.
Don't make her go silver wick on your ass.
I'm pretty sure that hits, but let me like double.
Wait, can I use
check.
myself to shield the river?
No, River takes 7 radiant to die, bird.
Oof.
The observer pulls out a gun and shoots the raven.
Like it has an eye beam, but it pulls out a gun specifically.
Yeah. I'm just literally like, why? What? Why? What did he do?
Evil.
Jesus.
Ashfall, you're okay.
Yeah,
You
you're
see
fine.
it, the gun,
Am
it's
I?
engraved. You see the guns engraved in case of birds. Use.
Break glass in case of birds. It's a gun behind the glass.
Oh, why did y'all have to move there?
There we go, that should be more appropriate.
Because we don't want to be next to them.
Also, there's another one over there that has
No,
is
I'm
about
talking
to have
about the
a
guy
turn.
standing on top of it.
There we go, that's more appropriate.
So, can we just like step over this thing, or?
Yeah, it's on the floor, and honestly, it's very tall, but not very thick, if that makes sense. It
It's a
doesn't have a lot
very
of...
flat creature.
It's like a plate, essentially, like a big
Ah.
metallic plate.
Well, that's really hard to cone of cold then.
Mm-hmm. There is still one of the boy that's about to have a turn, just FYI.
I mean, yeah. I mean, can we get in here maybe to get at least?
I remember, I am 40 feet up in the air.
True.
Yeah, but Grimthought isn't, and I want to try to hit like 3 of these
Oh,
and kill the one we're standing on. Hopefully.
I will.
That's 3, isn't it? In a cone, if I go directly left.
I will also
Wait, you're
note you
going
could
again?
you could also just hit Grimthar with the cone cold. He's probably fine.
I mean, just enough.
Is it a 60-foot cone?
I don't know. Is cone called a 60-foot cone?
Would be,
I don't
yeah,
remember.
60
So
foot.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, no, it's a 60-foot cone.
You know what
Okay,
actually
then-
probably would be better for cones instead of by feet?
Unfortunately, you are going to have to hit Grimthought because you can't have the cone that low to hit the guy on the floor that is prone. I can't, because he's prone, I can't excuse it specifically.
Yeah, nope, no worries. Go for it, bud. It's a con save, right?
I'm just afraid of every single damage resistance these things have.
Wanna
Same. That's why I've resigned myself to hold them in place.
Right, so
Alright, fine. I have heals for later.
I'll con save here.
Why? Because we asked, do they, and Jen just says yes.
Well, decided I was failing this one.
The good thing is that they are not proficient in con saves. Also, this guy is dead.
Ah.
Roll the damage. Yep.
Cool.
The Ward Observer gets fucked right off the world as he's blasted by cold.
No,
Oh,
he turns into a statue and falls.
Yes, true. We actually turns into a full.
Sorry. He turns into a statue of ice, falls on the floor, shatters into 100 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Rad.
Jenga.
The
I'm sorry,
observer on the
Jumanji.
ground, Jumanji. The observer on the ground rolled a 19. Is your save DC 17?
Should be. Let me just double check. 18, so we're good.
18. Still, yeah, still. a
18,
success.
it succeeds, still dies.
Also good.
You can commit no errors.
It means I can also retreat to the corner and cower with the others.
Takes 38 points of cold damage.
We call that one the caster corner.
I like this
Look,
I
corner.
realized I can only move back to where I was standing.
Sounds like a kids program that I probably would have watched on PBS. Caster Corner.
Alright, I guess that's
Okay,
Ash
I
or
was
Mr.
hitting wrong push to talk. That should be it.
Alright.
Yeah.
For Jugmentor, it has enough reach to hit Coda from here. It is going to try and hit Coda from there.
Okay.
With its grasping hand.
Grabians.
What is happening?
Does that hit?
That is gonna miss due to the Mariner's Code.
Ah, nice.
Advantage in actual. There we go.
Yes, yeah, there you go.
This will deal.
Wait, who did it hit?
Got it.
Coda.
Coda.
Okay.
Specifically, this observer right here used its reaction for target assist.
Oh, I thought you were saying you're hitting the observer. I'm like, why?
The Forge Augmenter deals 14 bludgeoning, and also,
Large
because this
or
is just an
small?
attack... Oh no, it's operating instrument. Fuck! No worries, we're gonna keep that in a moment. As you're grappled, and you're restrained, the Forge Augmenter is going to move on the ceiling, right here above this workstation, slam you down onto the table, and present its operating instruments as it holds you down to operate on you.
Oh,
You're
boy.
not a willing creature, I imagine.
Maybe I am, Jin. No.
I don't think you want to be.
Joke's on you! I'm into this shit.
Using 2 attacks instead of operating instruments, it's going to use invasive surgery.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
How's the 21 do?
Success! The metal plates whirl and stab, and though it tries to maim you by opening you up, you manage to hold yourself together long enough for its turn to end. Lupus,
Do I take half or?
you take half of this.
Okay, thank you. And that is 19?
It will be 19 damage.
Can I see its wires or?
You can see them in the ceiling, and they're floating.
19. Cool.
These are operating machines.
Yeah, it is. I think the wires are like 35 feet up, though, right?
They are 40 feet up.
40 feet up. Okay, cool.
So, if I attack with my gun, Can I get
Yeah,
rid
you
of
can
them
go
all?
for it. You can go for it, yeah. You can attack if you want.
I mean, it's so low, you might as well shoot it.
I think these things will have will be immune to the damage from his bullets. Though is the thing.
Oh.
Well, I'm just gonna.
What the fuck?
1, 2, 2 casual crits.
Well,
So
it's
why-
resistant to the damage, but that's still damage.
I meant the wire.
Indeed, it
wires
protects
makes
its. Surprisingly,
Ah.
it will use its own appendages to protect its wires. Novi
Makes sense.
flying up there and ripping them off is the only way to drop this thing.
Well.
However, that's still a crit twice.
What they didn't
I
know
need-
is I'm a small man riding a dragon, but no one
Don't
knows
forget
that
to add.
just yet.
Yep, there we go. And
Yeah.
sneak.
I'm sorry, you're a small man riding a dragon gets me.
The hell am I? Fucking Christ.
I'm Tiny Kodo, secretly riding the dragon, but no one knows.
Alright, so attacks. Boom, boom.
I may only be 2 inches tall, but I still have a 25 strength score.
Bunch of operating gear just falls into the floor as it breaks apart.
I think you have one more attack, don't you? Yep, there we go.
That also hits. Ow. Ow.
Oh wait, then a sneak attack doesn't count.
Yes, because it wouldn't be with advantage. Sorry.
Also, Nukada is like 10 feet below it.
Mhm.
Very well.
I'm gonna throw a dagger too.
Go for it.
Okay. Slash. 3 damage.
This one isn't to hurt them physically, just emotionally.
Like a construct, it does not pay attention to you trying to break it. It is only paying attention to its work.
It's got a job to do.
Is that your
That's
turn?
my turn.
The ward observer malfunctions and falls down.
It's faking it.
It then flies
Yeah.
up dashboard and starts like going bonk, 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 bonk. That's its turn. Initiative round 20. So there are bodies on these tables.
Yep.
As these bodies are like sitting there, a couple of them like have opened their eyes and a deep yellow glow permeates from them as they stand up. This is what you
Ah.
see essentially occurring as they rise up from the tables.
Oh
yeah,
boy,
yeah.
howdy.
Wait, I've seen that in the book. If I remember, the officially the red mages likes doing that.
That is some haunted ass shit.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yep.
it.
It's a-
Away.
Maybe they're good guys.
Maybe they're cool. They haven't been programmed for evil yet.
I mean, the thing is, their pain senses might be going through fucking hell.
Mm.
No, I'll never understand why you install pain sensor for a robot.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks like a Gavarian strip club to me.
3 Iron Warfords get up, and they will act on initiative round 20, which is now.
So they're acting immediately. Cool.
This one makes a wisdom saving throw. Succeeds, maintains composure, obeys its commands. Looks over, runs towards Grimthor, tries to grapple you.
Fucking stop it.
Evade at 24.
So athletics opposed.
If you want, yeah.
Okay. Up. I fail.
You're grappled.
Fucking get off me.
Following its command, it grapples you and thrusts you onto the table.
Oh, alright. Thought it was gonna do something else.
Yeah, easy, easy. Consent is key.
Grimthor just got judo throwed.
By a
Like,
naked
it's up
dude.
on the table, right on top of you, to hold you there.
Fucking.
The other one. Oh, you're a priest. That's good. Can you heal? You can.
Are you gonna make a wisdom save?
Oh, right. I assume it will pass.
Ah!
You assumed wrong.
You should never say that.
As it stands up, it looks at its own hands, and the metal mouth opens wide as it starts screaming in a metallic tone, completely panicking.
Makes sense.
The other is gonna make also a wisdom save.
Will that scream be affecting it?
I mean, it
both
can't
the
act.
other warforgeds are screaming in horror.
They can't do
Uh,
much because they're screaming at their own cursed existence.
This one like gets off the thing and looking around, looks at all of you, and goes to like the corner here, dashing.
Ah, he's gonna jump inside that thing to end it all?
I think he's just hiding.
No, it's afraid as fuck. Dixie for her end,
Run, 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 run.
and gets out.
Are
go
you
far,
sure
she's
they
got
didn't slip
tiny
and fall on
legs.
the banana?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
I need to set more banana traps, is what I'm hearing.
You got this, G. While I take care of that other slicey thing.
Who's that directed at? Grimthought or Ashfall?
Yeah, Grimthought.
The
Grimthought.
One
Grimthought
whose
currently.
name starts with G.
Oh, okay. I thought G just like G-Man.
I mean,
Anyway,
okay, for Grimthought, that makes sense him asking that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Grimthought just being choked out. It's just like, yeah, I got it. It's fine.
So I'm gonna climb up on the table, so I'm a little bit higher. I'm gonna whack the shit out of this thing.
Sure.
It's gonna fall on Coda, isn't it?
Probably.
23 deals 9 damage. Yeah, 9 damage. And Koda, it falls on you.
Can I lift it up?
No, give me a strength saving throw.
23.
Oh.
You succeed. You take half as much of damage. You take 12 points of bludgeoning and slashing damage as it collapses on you. It's on top of you now.
Bonk.
Sorry.
I'll take it that's just the same damage typing here, because you've been playing a lot of Pathfinder, I can tell when you say both of those at the same time.
Sorry, yes, it's the same damage type. Next time.
It's fine. It's completely fine. I'm used to it, because it's what I know.
And you run up and you slash at the knight. You hit, actually, dealing 16 damage.
Look, get off him. You're not his type.
Hold screw in place. Oh,
That's
you're
gonna be my turn.
Alright. As you end your turn by slapping the Warforged, Coda.
I'm gonna get this thing off me?
Yeah, easily enough. You succeed the saving throw, so you just emerge from the wreckage.
Yep. Do we want to deal with the other two, or do we want to go after the lady?
I feel like once this knight's dealt with, we probably want to go after the lady,
Yeah.
because like these two, I feel like are just probably just either if they wish for death, they should like they're probably
25,
ask for.
30. Love 40 feet of movement.
There they go.
You want me to get him off you, or you want me to hit him?
I'll just kill him. It's fine.
Alright.
Get the next one.
21.
Hits for 11.
Crit.
Riddle. Taste the pain,
21.
though.
Hits for 14. It keeps holding on Grimthought even as it is breaking apart.
Dude, no means no.
Yeah. Cool. I will, as a bonus action, be like, your form is all wrong, by the way. You need to do this, this, and this. And give him pointers on what he's doing wrong in his grappling techniques.
Are you honest?
Probably, yeah.
Give me
It's a
persuasion
passion
check.
project.
You're going to give this dude an advantage on his next grappling
No, I'm
check.
not.
Never mind.
It does not hear you. It is too focused on its task.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move too far. There we go.
Very well. Grimthought, you're getting choked.
Grimthod, recognizing that can't choke me if I'm dead. If it's dead, I'll start swinging at it.
Very well.
Gonna go mainly because it's still the weapon I have in my hand. I'm gonna go with the glaive. Here we go. First attack. That's a 21 to hit.
That will hit, yeah, wow.
That's 34 points of damage.
Ah.
Second attack. That's crit.
Well, you separated its flesh from its metal.
Gotta listen to
That
its pointers.
will actually, yeah, get him out of your face.
With that done, Grimthod will just make a quick step over to this observer over here, and he will do his boom and blade attack. Because why not?
Looks up at you as you're approaching it.
Doop 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 doop. And marking booming and swinging down. That's a 20. Yep. And then with that done, Grimthod's gonna be like, "Let's go after that lady. Come on."
Alright, alright.
So that was 5, 10. Well, I think we're still technically in initiative. So that was 5, 10, 15.
You have one combatant. Him.
Yep. Let's see. I got 15 to there, so with 40 feet of movement, I can get over to there. Grimthal will just run over the corpse of the other one, heading towards the door. But that's Grim.
It's your turn.
So, the plan is very simple. 1, 2, 3.
One hit, kills it. Actually, 15 damage is enough to stop it.
Yeah, it's still gonna get blasted.
Falls into the gears.
I can move there.
And they send combat. The Warforged are too scared.
Makes sense.
I need a break.
You want to have a small break?
No, that was in character.
Yeah, I think
very well.
Ash needs a break.
Have
You
any
don't.
spells you can cast on yourself?
We also have healing potions.
I was about to say, we have healing potions.
yeah,
but
one
we
thing.
need to sit down for like a solid minute if people wanted like getting some good healing here.
Jan, does the medical blades look so large enough to be used as swords?
The saws? No, but not the swords.
Well,
Well, I'm gonna take 2 arms and toss it at near the other Warforged and say, just toss it here, and if guys have
do for my
Sword.
entertainment.
no, not that. If guys, if you want to take charge,
I'm gonna look at her terminal real quick.
Well, would you like a 3rd level heal?
Look at the terminal.
Is that
Give me
possible?
a quick kind of. Yeah, can you give me a quick check as you're looking at the terminal?
One of the things I really should put fucking proficiency in.
Because let's see here.
I'm gonna-
yeah, it is 20d6 healing, I believe.
Can I backseat game on Ash and also take a look at the terminal?
You can grant us advantage.
I want to look at it myself.
Oh, I mean, do you want to open the door and move?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
You open up the
stepping out
door,
of
you
the way.
see a large corridor, a similar thing that has not been activated.
Yeah, I just do the Captain America thing. I was like, it seems to run on electricity, and I just get shoved out of the way.
Indeed it does!
I poke my head back to the door. There's a lifty thing and another door.
Looking at the terminal, let me tell you what you see. A variety of commands are placed on the terminal, specifically for emulating the passage of experiences into the subjects presented before you on the tables. 3 personalities seem to have been uploaded. Warrior, Arcanist, Priest personalities. All of them appear to have been installed semi-successfully. Arcanist and Priest personalities seem to be having a discontinuation as they are too familiar with their previous selves. Too many memories of their previous lives have been uploaded into the data stream, and as such, you require further fine-tuning. You also find different folders here informing you of the following. The tournament has currently 130 different outgoing agents active, 23 who are discontinued, one that has been considered terminated.
Is it Aldonus?
Looking at the specifics, no. It appears to be an agent sent to the Kingdom of Eshington, last location, the capital city. Connection has been lost. The subject is considered terminated.
Oh, I see.
Another thing that you do notice is that with this command, you could request for humanoid chassis of Warforged bodies to be delivered to you, activate the Forge Observers, and set them into incision mode. It would appear you can also have the Forge Augmenters provide soul essence to any and all creatures located within the stone pedestals. It's also basically a command center that will allow you access into the security network if you want to breach it, or you can open a direct line of communication with W.D. Horner.
Well, that's interesting.
Do we want to wait the minute for a heal?
Yes.
Okay. I will cast Aura Vitality, and I will give Ashfall 20d6 points of healing. Or I guess I can do 18 because it already rolled 2. Soon, Jen. Soon you won't have to worry about this number. So that's 70 in total. So there you go. That was a level 3 heal.
Oh wait, just to clarify, are we just outright banning it, or do we have a fix for Vitality with the next
I know
campaign?
exactly how I'm fixing it. You can use this a number of times equal to your proficiency modifier. There.
Oh, wow, yeah, no, that just fixes it.
Yeah, I'm going to do the exact same thing they did to Healing Spirit.
Yeah, no, that honestly, that feels like it should have been the fix that they did.
Are you feeling
12d6
better
is still
there?
a lot.
Oh yeah, no, it's still a lot, but like it regulates it so you're not just being like, we have a minute outside combat, boom.
Yeah, here's 20d6. Yeah. It is strong.
And with the Circle of Life, that's also fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, but with live domain, it just becomes absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah,
Just
just
because that's like a
max
flat,
heal.
yeah, +5 for each use. So
By the way,
I think I should do that.
at this point, Grimthoughts also, since we are taking a second here, is going to do something I probably should have done before now. He is going to drop a...
Fireball.
Yeah, fuck it. No. Not just yet. Give him time.
Perfect time.
Bitch,
Got
shut
it.
the door.
Let him cook. He's gonna go for a second level Armor of Agathist.
Ooh, nice.
There we go. So he currently then has 10 temporary hit points that will do 10 damage.
Very well.
Just
Also,
nice little opener to the next fight.
I don't know if the guy is is home to this plane, but if he is, he's gonna come back.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
dude, that
but
spinny dude.
it's
Although
me.
there is a door.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have arms!
Well, technically he does, but it's a question of can he stop spinning long enough to open a door.
No, he doesn't have, like, arms to open doors.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
He just...
I mean, he can
Fact,
bash
I think-
into it enough.
You will hear boom, boom, boom from this side.
Nice. Okay.
That's probably fine.
Okay. Should we try to disable the security or try to take contact with the person we're trying to kill?
I mean, I feel like get rid of the security means we have less fights between here and there, so...
That is
Yeah.
probably the best option. Yeah.
If I fuck up, we might have even more fights, so here we go.
Wait, hold up before you do that.
Yeah, do we have any stuff that can make this easier?
Yeah.
How many like soul gems that are filled do we have?
You're gonna crush him up and snort him.
Did we burn
At
through
this
all of
point,
them?
yes, I'm running scary on spell slots.
I mean, Coda's like, well, it just like I have a whole bunch of empty ones.
Yeah. I
If
think
you're
we may
not so, do I have a whole bunch of empty ones? I have to look through my fucking giant ass list of shit. Oh shit! I have 11 potions of healing.
Oh,
Like the regular one.
that'd be helpful.
Yeah, because I fucking stole it from the thing.
Yeah, do we have anything that might make Kiki's int checkmate
no,
easier?
I got rid of the soul gems. I gave those away.
Yeah, I
They
think we're
weren't
all out
worth
of those.
it.
Yeah, do we have anything that might make the int checkmate easier?
Oh,
for
my
Kiki,
bad.
or-
Never mind. They're unpowered crystals, is what they're called. I've got 18 of those. And yes, I do.
Huh?
Now, it does require me to drop dragon form. So does someone else have enhanced abilities?
I don't think anybody else.
Pretty
has
sure,
enhanced ability.
no.
Yeah, I think. Also, you're pretty low on the hit points for that dragon form at this stage of the game.
I mean, it's still like, what, 58?
That's like a quarter of a spinning top monster.
Yeah, that is a quarter of my health. No, that's it. No, yeah. It is a quarter.
Should you guys also maybe heal Lupus?
I can drop a heal onto Lupus.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. He's passed out from blood loss in a corner.
Yeah,
Alright, I will drop dragon form, and then I will give you a. I'm gonna say intelligence buff for enhanced abilities.
makes sense.
How bad is Van right now? He's always the person without a health bar.
Yeah.
67 hit points, so I can see there.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 196, I'm at a 67.
Do I get temporary HP from enhanced
yeah,
ability?
if you go for the con boost on it.
That would be the con boost. Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Are you-
intelligence. It auto rolls con when I click it, so
Very
you can
good.
ignore the temp. You can just get the advantage on int ability checks.
Cool.
Alright. You want to do anything else, or before you attempt this?
I will drop a 4th level heal onto Lupus just to buff him up a little bit. 4th level, and make sure I do not have my gauntlets on for rolling this, because I am always burning people when I try to heal them. There we go.
You
God,
still
I
have-
turned it off! Fucking...
you regain
Ignore the
11 hit
2,
points.
11 hit points. God, from a 4th level spell slot. God, what a
Yeah.
fucking shitty roll.
Too bad your fire can't heal us.
Yeah. Alright, that's all my stuff. Go ahead.
That's just shitty rolling.
I would like
But yeah,
to-
I have 18
Oh.
unpowered crystals. Not bad.
If you're going to be challenging the system, you need to give me an Arcana check, DC,
Alright.
because this is the first time you're entering in, and you're entering from a... So here's the thing, the DC is normally 20, however, you're entering from a terminal that is very authenticated. That's going to drop the DC by 5, so there's a DC 15 check.
Okay, with advantage.
I do have
You're
advantage.
already behind the firewall.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes!
Yeah.
That succeeds. Very good. Here, I'm going to give you a choice. You can disable the security up to what appears to be Horner's main office.
Uh-huh.
Or you can disable the security on the left wing of the facility.
But I can't do both?
Nope, not with that check.
Hmm.
Do we know what side of the facility we're on?
Well,
Yes,
we are
you
gonna
on-
go to the left.
You're on the right
Yeah.
wing of the facility.
Ah.
Okay.
So,
I'm just wanting to make sure it's not like upside down or whatever.
Yeah, you're on the right bottom part of the facility specifically.
So it's either we clear out the left side of the facility, or we create a clear path between us and Horner. Is that correct?
Indeed.
I'd say maybe go for the Horner one then.
Yeah, that feels like the right call. Like,
And I'm
There-
also
there
thinking,
might be
like,
some-
I think there may be, like, stronger enemies near there. You know?
yeah. No,
Yeah, that's,
here's the thing. Like,
that's A. B, he probably even has higher authority that we can maybe use to shut down the whole facility.
yeah, no, I think Horner's probably clearing a path to Horner just makes sense because it means that we have just a direct line to get to him. And while there might be some stuff on the other wing that might kind of come up behind us, it means we don't have to deal with as much stuff just directly in front of us.
Yeah. I will clear the path to Horner.
Immediately, all of you hear a heavy blaring sound go. As suddenly red lights flare in the distance.
Question: as part of that, does Kiki now know what the path to Horner
Yeah, I
is?
was about to also ask that.
Yes,
Wait.
indeed. You are actually right adjacent to that. To your left, you have disabled all security measures between the corridor ahead of you, the room ahead of you, and the corridor ahead of that, which is a corridor that connects directly to Horner's primary office of operations.
Oh, by the way, Aqua, since you just got back, you gained 11 hit points from Grimthought healing you, so I want to just add that on.
Alright.
No worries. Alright.
I think,
Look up. Oh, second.
I think that's out of queue.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, Dashville, do you want some of these uncharged crystals?
I mean, at this point, I'd rather just keep it for survival, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, if your morals aren't necessarily the most ethical.
To be fair, it would be the first soul he's eaten.
Yeah,
That's true.
there are two panicky guys in there.
Oh my
I
god,
mean,
roll,
if anything, they're coming back here afterwards, so...
roll 20 is so laggy.
Does Grim need to roll anything to open this door?
Oh, the door opens. Security has been overridden.
Oh, that's a big
Oh
one.
god!
Indeed,
Hi!
you see a bunch of security defenders that are all stunned in their security cells.
Okay. Just gotta bomb past them.
Keep on walking.
Did I see which way
Smile
to
and
go?
wave, boys.
Yeah.
Smile and wave.
Where we
Did
saying, Silver?
Did I see which way to go?
Indeed, you should be approaching the final corridor you need to arrive at.
Okay.
A ward observer sees you, calls for security. Security does not respond.
I'll just slash it while walking.
just run by
Yeah.
and slash it.
Beep, 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 beep. The other one looks at you, turns around. Beep, 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 beep.
It's like I didn't see nothing.
You just see it like smacking its body against the door, like beep, beep, beep.
Okay, this is probably the door up here then.
Indeed.
Yeah.
As you approach it, you see Horner's fucking face pop up as the door locks itself.
Back. Alright. Should we go for it? Should we go?
Might as well.
I am
Also-
sorry, what do you think you're up to?
Opening a door.
Yeah, this one.
We're really good at that.
Actually, wait.
Actually, I'm gonna
Can we
step
come
away.
in, please?
Oh yeah, could you slash in?
You had the audacity of breaking my ward observers! I've been catching so few data points of our experiments.
Had the audacity of stalking us.
Yeah.
Being
But
alive.
can you open the door, please?
Beige.
Why should I?
Well,
Please, said please.
We have cookies.
also, you kind of
Yes.
seem to have a problem with us breaking stuff, and the options here are either you let us in or we break your door, so... Beige?
I would
We're
like
co-
to see you try.
We're
These
quite good
doors
at
are made.
breaking doors.
These
just
doors
saying.
are adamantine. Pressed down with adamantine belchers. You wouldn't be able to break them if you were a giant.
Grimthought pulls out the glaive, just kind of like waves it briefly, and then like goes to jimmy it into the workings at the top of the door.
the glaive, like as you jam it, you hear a and you pull it out quickly enough before the top of the glaive is like bent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, good door. Good door.
One thing, you say the doors made of adamantine,
Correct.
but the thing around the door.
Break the hinges off of my door.
Yeah,
I
good
mean-
call.
The door
Yeah.
has no hinges, you buffoon. It's a drop-down door. It opens
said
up
I'm-
by being lifted.
Well, what about the
and-
walls?
Well,
Yeah.
also,
Wall.
the gears up there
Connor,
also.
like his illusion stares at Kiki. The walls are also made of adamantine. Do not try that.
Alright, breaking the walls.
No. No.
Let me
do
just.
you need to athletics to break the wall, or just attack?
With an
Such a
11.
Minecraft way of thinking.
Yeah.
With an 11, you can tell Warner is not sure if he's telling you the truth or not. You are not quite certain. No, you.
He's not aware. It's like, was it?
Did I? Did I?
Hey, Kiki.
But
Can you form river on the other side of that wall?
no, unfortunately not.
I will open the door because you break the wall. Actually,
Yep.
the wall is made out of stone, which is not that strong, in comparison. As you enter the second side, the Horner says, "Aha!" As his illusion reappears before the second doorway. You fools! I had the insight to fortify the walls on this side of the doorway.
Then
I
Can you open the door, please?
Oh, they are fortified, the walls here. Not adamantine, but they will take time.
that will
Why
just take
should I?
time.
You have not given me a good reason to.
Because you like us.
No, you have been very rude. And also, you have
Oh.
not been participating in my experiments in the slightest.
I don't think I've been rude.
Well, in
Oh,
the
sure.
meantime, while that's going on, I'm doing the same thing as last time.
Cool,
also
it's going to take you 10 minutes to break down this wall.
Yeah. Grim kind of like peeks his head and is like, "So hang on, what did you want us to do?"
I have been trying to evaluate your performance, to understand how you work, to have the privilege of working with anchors of destiny who have sentience and free will and personality to boot makes you astounding specimens.
And you
This has never
didn't want,
happened before.
and you didn't want to just talk?
Talk? Wait, are you not single-mindedly pursuing the end of the Ruinous power?
No. How does everyone think we keep doing that?
Is this a lie? Are you lying to me, burly warrior?
No, listen. We are going to go and finish the tournament. Like, we're going to end it, but like, we've already understood a lot more about what's going on by just talking to people. So, if you wanted to know stuff about it, you could have just talked.
Make a
It
persuasion
is that easy.
As one of
persuasion
his eyes squint.
Persuasion.
Could I have given the help action?
No. You have
16? Pretty good.
16. Horner listens to you. For my own sake of survival is screaming at me to not open the doorway. And your friend seems extremely insistent on breaking my wall with his rapier. However, my scientific curiosity demands that I do. And the door opens.
All right.
Oh,
Thank you.
I just
Alright.
broke the wall, but alright.
You broke you don't even break it. You just scratched it.
Yeah, that took less than a minute. Grim's gonna be like, all right. Kind of looks around.
First
Like,
of all, entering
okay.
into the room ahead of you, you see 6 massive furnaces that are operating constantly. Metal hands fueling them and pulling metal out of them. A variety of chimneys carry smoke all throughout, as a massive hangar into the middle of the room seems to be working double duty as also a trapdoor made of metal. In the back end of the room, a very fancy terminal hides the figure post of a humanoid figure, for the most part, a completely constructed form except for the head that floats within a vat of soul fluid. As you're entering in, the smell of sulfur and a strangely memory enters your nostrils. Your mind is assaulted with minor visions of your own past. Horner stands up from his chair in the background. And what exactly do you mean when you say your goal is not to kill the Ruinous power? Elaborate.
Oh no, listen.
Cannot die anyway.
Yeah, so here's the thing. We are gonna do that. Like, that's part of this, but like, we also want to understand what's going on, other than just kill things and not pay attention to what's going on around us. Now listen.
That is such terrible news. The Ruinous power must not be killed.
Okay, but why?
Through its own will, it has erected this monument of science. It has been the foundational crafter of everything that you see before you.
I mean, take this from someone that also understands aspect of science. The only thing the Ruinous power did is give you guys crutches for science, and not actually make you guys advance it with your own goddamn hand.
Intimidation check.
Also, everything you have done has been powered through people who have died and didn't have a choice.
Bad rolls.
Make a persuasion, deception, or intimidation check, whichever one you feel is the most appropriate for Kiki in this situation.
Well, I'm not lying, so I'm gonna do
Hey,
persuasion. Yeah.
Scientists aren't inherently moral. Oh.
Anyway, mind if I use one inspiration for that?
Actually,
It's a mad scientist, though.
yeah. Do either of you feel like using a group inspiration? Because we do have a lot, and that feels both of those feel like fairly. Yeah.
So-
okay. So Kiki's using one.
Okay, I didn't mean to roll 20, it just took fucking forever to do that, but I will use one.
Okay, so that's 2 burnt.
Alright, Horner looks offended for a moment, like, what? I will inform you, I am a master of the scientific field. I have been pivotal in the research to the soul itself, in the centuries that I have been working in this tournament. And as Kiki speaks, he sort of like shuts up for a moment and starts pondering.
All you've done is you've taken... you've removed choice from the dead. We know there's something after you die, so why are you denying it?
Interesting lines.
Hold on. Discord just
This one's up in
disconnected.
range, guys. We have no moral ground.
Shuts up for a
Yeah.
moment.
Hold on. Discord disconnected for a moment. I don't know how much of you heard me.
I don't think we
not
heard
much.
anything.
Sorry?
Hey,
What
were
did
you
say?
speaking?
What did you say?
I just heard you making noise.
Yeah. I said, we know for a fact that there is something after the death, so all you've done is remove the choice from those who have perished.
Indeed. I understand what you're referring to. You're referring to the animating curse, do you not?
Wait, you guys did that?
No! I'm not responsible for that effect. I don't know why it occurs, but we are not the ones that have been neither facilitating it, nor that have been, pursuing it. I have been keeping a tab on it as a pet project. It is a very weak, other planar subconsciousness of, an after effect of the cataclysmic war. One that should finish once the Ruinous power fulfills its own gambit. The latest gambit, that is.
What's that?
I believe you are the latest gambit.
You do know that once that gambit's fulfilled, it dies, regardless.
Nonsense.
I'm not.
But to actually answer your question, what we do with the dead, we don't... Do you think we keep them here? No, not all of them.
No, of course not. You
Granted.
just suck up their souls and make them use them. Either as fuel or to power your machines.
Oh, we do power our own constructions with the souls of the recently deceased, yes, true. But we don't kill them. Goodness no. We leave that to third-party developers. Specifically, we have had multiple groups across the continent pursuing this task for us. A variety of them have been gathering crystals of soul, and we've been, receiving a trade deal with them. They ship it to us, and in exchange, we provide them with materials or things they need. Sometimes we even fulfill their own desires, if their desires, of course, do not go in complete contrast to our own mission.
Why?
And what exact... Again?
Why? Why not? It is only fair, considering that they are providing us with the fuel we need. We need to keep everything running here somehow.
No. I'm saying, why are you doing all of this? Why do you want to use the souls of the dead?
Well, as I mentioned, have you ever seen a construct without a soul? It is so meaninglessly powerless against all manner of magic, not to mention it cannot think for itself. Some of our defenses here do not require soul. You've already encountered some of them, and they are bafflingly incapable of creating decisions for themselves. But if you put the soul of something into a construct, that gives it purpose and gives it a sense of survival. It's necessary.
Yet there are ways to make something without ripping someone else's soul and make it intelligent and powerful.
Have you got one thing? Is the tournament responsible for the ancient forges?
Ancient. Yes, I forget that people are quite young. Yes, indeed. We have been crafting these facilities for quite a while, spreading them across the continent. They are warehouses. Warehouses and production facilities of their own rights, necessary for the next step.
And how did the flames die out?
The flames die out when they are not fueled. If a facility has gone dark, we need to send people over there to maintain it. Alas, it's very difficult, considering what happened. Well, to answer your question as to why we actually use the souls of the deceased in our constructions instead of, animating magic, as you would put it, as I mentioned, power. We need our constructs to be quick thinking, have a personality of their own, and be able to utilize their armaments to the best ability possible. In addition, the sense of survivability gives them camaraderie. We need them to be able to look for each other, not just act following command entirely. Do you think demons are going to be easy to predict when you do not care for your own survival? Hardly.
Again, you're not telling us why you're doing all of this.
Well, again, the next step. Once we have gathered enough troops, the Ruinous power is going to proceed with its own, after its own gambit, with the next step of the plan, which I am informed about. A step of it, at least. It is about pursuing the eradication of multiple layers of the Abyss, at least the top handful ones. The redistribution of chaos into fundamentally unpowered energy into the universe will allow for lawful energy to be constructed, and thus, after it has been redirected properly to the Ruinous power's needs, we are going to be able to manipulate the very fabric of the universe again. As it should be.
Fabric of the...
What is it you want to change, then?
Why the universe? I don't... Oh! Apologies! You don't know! Apologies. I forget how good we have constructed this planet's, illusion. There is nothing beyond this continent. Not as it stands, currently.
Alright. There's just nothing out there?
Nothing. The void, specifically. However, that will change. There used to be a universe, but alas, it was, destroyed. You can thank the gods for that part. We are going to rebuild it, in due course. We do have the means to rebuild it now, but everything in good time. We just need a couple more thousands, maybe 1 million or so souls to power the approximate amount of construction machinery to create our expeditionary forces, and if everything proceeds as planned, we should be able to resume the great work, the Ruinous power, to restore the universe as it should be. A living, breathing, entire universe.
Okay,
Delicious.
first of all, how do you know this?
I was told so. I have seen so.
By whom?
The Ruinous power itself.
Can you show me?
How?
You can't give me a memory.
No, I will not allow you ahead. For a lot of reasons. But I will grant you insight. You can trust me when I say there is nothing beyond this continent. In fact, this planet is mostly broken, past the Immerstrom, something that will be mended once we have, proceeded with our own goals. It could be mended now, I believe. We do have the resources for it, but...
Have you
it's
been
not
there?
one of our plans. Into the void?
Outside of this continent?
Briefly. An unpleasant experience.
So this is what the bard was talking about. The bard said that if we ended the tournament and you were still around, you'd carry out his plans even after he was gone. This is what he was talking about, wasn't it?
Well, even if the Ruinous power is defeated, I have been given directives to at least attempt to rebuild the universe as it is, as well as a myriad other things.
Is he lying, or is he believing what he's saying is true?
Make an insight check.
I'm rolling like shit today.
Yeah.
You're not sure, but he seems extremely certain of it, as if he's in fact.
Yeah, I haven't rolled for a bit. I will also try insight here.
I just say let's go, Coda.
Nice.
I'm just saying to all of you that we know for a fact that there is a storm, and a very bad one, that's cutting off us from the rest of the world.
Oh my god, Van.
Van, I'll send you a message. Yes, of course, the Immerstorm is a creation of the Master One.
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to these guys' heads.
I think that was telepathy in the group.
Blah blah blah, forget what I said.
Yeah, just the big storm that the hole's in, yeah?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've truly seen it. But...
Alright. Well, I mean, but people have come from outside though, right? Like, not just the empires, but people since have travelled in, haven't they?
Don't know, possibly.
out of character, we do know that people have come somewhere else, but do we know in character that other than vampires have gone through the storm?
Oh yeah, no, we know that the vampires came through the storm because we found that out from the goblins in the ghost goblins in their thing. They were talking about the whole thing, like, yeah, no, the vampires came and then we had the whole war with them and shit.
Yeah, but do we know anything else that has gone through it other than vampires?
I think we also, if you remember the NPC, the guest player character we had was a pirate, and he had sailed in through the storm with his crew, and then gotten teleported off to inland, which is why he was trying to get back out to the sea kind of thing. So we know about him as well.
Ah. I think you've been lied to.
Yeah, if we're still doing the head talk, I tell you guys, I don't think he's bullshitting. I think he believes every word he's saying. I think, not only that, I think he's seen what he says he's seen.
I'm sorry, but I think you've been lied to.
Why exactly would you claim that?
We know there's things outside of the storm, and things have gone through the storm and come here.
Like the empires. And we also know a mate who sailed through it. So he sailed from somewhere else.
Yes. That makes sense. The Immerstrom is... how to explain this? It's basically a needle throughout all worlds. To keep our own safe, it was kind of necessary. But yes, sometimes randomly someone may stumble upon it and enter here, similarly to how you can stumble into it and exit somewhere else. Or maybe die. Could be either. It's very chaotic.
So wait, is there something outside or isn't there?
Yes, there is. There is everything else out there. Anything that has not been destroyed by the void beyond the storm. But also, this universe. My dear friends, why do you think the Ruinous powers arrived here specifically? This universe is a doorway to all realms. If you are within this dimension, you can step out and enter any other, so long as you have the appropriate door. The problem is that the gods arrived, and thus we have found ourselves into a predicament of, complete and utter shit show. Alas, thankfully it was all over and done. A couple of thousand years past. So now we don't have to worry about any of that, and we can focus on rebuilding.
And what
It never made you stop and ponder why your bosses are called the Ruinous powers.
A terrible name bestowed upon them by our enemies, one that they have taken upon themselves with pride. Yes, it is quite sad, but alas, Ruinous does not stand only for destructive. Their powers are great. Trust me when I do say they can shape the universe as they please. They just don't have the power to do so right now. Well, the last one that remains at least.
And what are you guys gonna do about the one?
The scientist ponders. The one?
Do you just want everything and anything to end?
No! What? Who would want that?
The one does.
Are you talking about some other form that I'm not familiar with?
No, it's one of the Ruinous powers.
No, it's not. It's something else. Or at least, it's something different. It's I'm trying to call forth the memory of the conversation with the bard. It's like the bard, the guy you know as the jester. He's one of them, and they're trying to wake up something that has been put to sleep. It should stay asleep, but if it wakes up, it's going to erase everything. It's going to destroy absolutely everything.
Something else, the bard. You keep mentioning those words. What is the bard in this equation?
The jester. You know him. He works here.
Yes, I'm familiar with the average jester, but if he was aligning with another faction to foresee the end of all things, why, that is preposterous.
There's something else inside his head. It's not him. It's something else that's in control of it.
Well, I'll have a thorough examination of the jester. If that is the case, I will inform the grafter. He would be more than happy to peel over the layers and see what's inside.
If you kill him, then the thing that's asleep wakes up faster.
That is a... What kind of conundrum is this? Well, we don't have to kill him, of course, but what you're saying...
And if you do, everything falls apart. So what do you do against that, eh? Something that wants to die, so that something else can come along that'll end everything. You got an answer to that, smarty man?
The good thing about being smart is that when you know that you don't have an answer, you can always research. And if you cannot research it immediately, you inform your superiors. I will inform the Ruinous power of this situation. They will know what to do. And no, I don't know everything. I don't think anyone does. That's why we conduct research. Experiment and find out.
It doesn't matter how many people get hurt because you gotta learn some stuff, does it?
Hurt? Why would we hurt people?
Because not a single fucking person in this tournament is free. Sure, they live here. Sure, they're told to be happy. But they're not free. They're not free to make a single decision for themselves without you telling them what to do. And everyone outside, you sending out them screens, making them think that the tournament's great. They don't get to think that the tournament's bad. They don't get the choice, do they?
Of course they don't. They agreed to come here. They can think whatever they want, but once they are here, well, if they want to get out, they need to find some way, or, I don't know, win the tournament. Wish their way out. Why would they wish their way out?
How long have you been working towards this goal?
this specific goal must be the last, I want to say, 1,000 years.
I think you have just gotten a tunnel vision towards your goal.
Yes, it would seem so. Countless nights have been spent here trying to find a way to manage everything. And above all else, you, of all things. Because you have been coming here every other 100 years or so to bust up our purposes and things to kill the Ruinous power. Thankfully, it appears we have approached at long last a change of direction. Because you are people that we can have conversation with, and thus, we, as intelligent beings, can find a new way forward. One that agrees to all of our strengths and no longer has you enslaved!
Is there any option here where you would see a way that maybe your boss is wrong?
It's being wrong?
You just said that you don't know everything, and that a smart person knows when they don't know everything that they need to look at it again and figure it out. What if your boss is wrong? What if he don't know everything?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Can I at least get advantage because I've also been talking?
You have advantage. Your turn.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Persuasion.
Oh, okay.
Natural 20.
It's good. It's good.
Dirty 20.
The Ruinous power being wrong?
If you can be wrong, why can't he?
Because it is far older than I am. And it is
And-
the only one remaining. It has outsmarted everyone else.
And you are 1,000 years old, and you can still be wrong. Was a long time suddenly make you right about absolutely everything? You said yourself, if you're smart, you know when that you can be wrong, and you try to correct yourself. But if you're saying he can't be wrong, that's not being smart, that's arrogant.
There is insight in your words, and scientific backing by thinking logically. I'm thoroughly impressed. Yes, I am thoroughly impressed. This has never happened before. What would you suggest? What would you suggest? I am deeply curious. What do you think needs to be done?
Your plan is to go into... Goodbye kind of like struggles, like, kind of looks towards Kiki, just like, Abyss?
Abyss.
Right, Abyss, sorry. Your plan is to go in there and kill everyone so that your boss can be stronger, so that he can make more of the world, right?
Well, more of the universe. The world itself is not such a big deal, but yes.
And he'd make it how he sees it, right?
It, and yes.
So it'd be more dish, kind of gestures to the tournament in general, the room in general, but like generally to the tournament.
Yes? Probably not. I would imagine it would be more of your outside.
You sure about that? You sure that he wouldn't just make it how he likes it to look?
Oh, trust me, I would enjoy it far more if everything was like this. This is a hub of progress. I don't understand no reason why everything needs to be less so. It's to allow people to grow and learn, to understand the more dangerous parts of what makes reality reality, because here everything is far more safe, if that is the purpose of it being so, that is. But, I mean, I do not know myself. I am more than happy to find out, however.
And you don't think that maybe someone who built all this and, did it off the backs of, as you say, huge amount of dead people not being able to go where they want when they're dead, you think that's the person who should be making the call on what the rest of the world looks like?
You keep mentioning that. Have you seen the geyser?
Yeah.
You do know that is a funnel for the souls to specifically go on their appropriate afterlives, yes?
Wait, that's not to bring him here?
No! What? No! This world has been heavily damaged, my boy. So damaged that the souls of the dead linger. They cannot go anywhere. The tournament provides a very essential service. We jettison the souls of the deceased to the afterlives that they're supposed to go to. Even hell. The heavens.
Wait, so when you use up the souls in your robots and stuff like that?
They are again specifically gathered by third-party people. We don't do so ourselves.
But everyone outside gets pulled here and then sent off to wherever they're supposed to go, yeah?
Indeed. Unfortunately, we do have to use about like 40% of our computational capabilities to ensure that they are sent to the appropriate afterlives. We have entire legions of Modrons that are overseeing the afterlives of a single individual, and then, after each action that they have taken in life has been catalogued in some capacity, they are sent off into the afterlife appropriate for them. What, do you think we would just shove them out there?
We figured they were just getting used up and they were gone. Like, that was it. They were just gone forever once you used them up.
No! That's ridiculous! The souls we use here? No! Absolutely not. Every soul we impart upon our creations lives in a digital paradise of our own craftsmanship. They don't really see the outside world, at least they don't think they do. They enjoy the digital creation and live in it. However, through their experiences, they can engage in the outside world when we send them out on missions. And that way, they can aid us by performing tasks. We would not punish the souls of just anyone. Granted, we do have to make a lot of incision into the matter itself. Some souls are more rebellious than others, less stable. Some of them are just straight out impossible to work with. It takes time, but the effort has been the work has been perfected on that in the last 1,500 years.
Grimthot's gonna look to Kiki and just in the head it's like, okay, that's different though, right? That's not what we thought.
Yeah.
I mean, that means if we end the tournament, what's gonna happen to where souls go?
We would have to get rid of the image storm as well.
But like, then that means they just go wherever, like they aren't going where they're supposed to go, right? Wouldn't that make like the whole undead thing worse?
I feel like something isn't making sense at the moment.
Yeah. That's kind of like he turns back to Horner and like Horner will probably be able to tell Grimthot is actually deeply confused. Like you can see like the initial rage he had towards Horner is definitely softening, and he just goes, "Okay, I think I'm starting to get this. So, for the tournament, where did souls go if it was broken? Like if where they were supposed to go?
They would stick here, my boy.
Right. So like there'd be more undead and stuff, yeah?
More likely specters, I would imagine. Unless the unliving hollow dead.
Like the ones we shot in the house with the demon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, so this is what like almost a year ago. So we went to this house and there was a big jellyfish in the basement that was stuck there that we let out by accident. We didn't mean to, but whatever. And it was full of ghosts that like would could take away your strength and stuff and make you all weedy and shit. So yes. those ghosts are all over the place. So yeah, would it be more like that?
Yes, I believe I understand the creature you're referring to. Demonic incursion upon our world has the after effect of, unfortunately, creating essentially creates an aura whenever a demon resides into a place. It creates an aura of distortion. Our own powers are powered by actual cosmic law to a degree. Demons are literal chaos. Cosmic chaos, to be specific. those two forces clash, and as such, we cannot interfere where a massive amount of demons reside, not without a force. A single demon can protect its own area if it is a house that makes sense. I would imagine the spirits of that household will not be able to pass on. Poor buggers.
Yeah, don't worry, we took care of it. Well, actually, no, the demon left the house, so I guess the soldiers were okay after?
Perhaps. I would not know.
Yeah. Okay. So, if the tournament ends, then that means that gauge thing, that goes away, yeah?
If the tournament ends? What manner of poppycock is that? No, I mean, if the tournament ends, yes, everything would start crumbling down. That assumes that the divine throne is also gone, which is an impossible... It is a leap of madness I would never imagine.
Because if that's gone, then the souls just go wherever. Like, there's nowhere for them to go if the throne gets broke or whatever, yeah?
Oh, they would practically swarm everywhere, considering they wouldn't be able to go to their respective afterlives, and just stick around. Well, if the divine throne is gone, say goodbye to this world as well. The continent would just implode upon itself, I imagine.
Right, so this is what the bard was talking about. Someone has to sit on the throne, and become the next Ruinous, right?
What are you on about? The throne already has an occupant, and a very fitting one at that.
Right, but if he were gone, let's just say he were gone, you'd need someone else in that seat in order for it to all keep working and for the world not to end. Yeah?
Of course, any being would do, but it would require the creature to be of very powerful fortitude. A creature that has lived a life worth living, to a point. At this very moment, the celestial demigod is sitting upon the throne, not the ruinous power itself.
Wait, what?
You sound a bit perplexed. Let me illuminate. At the moment, the ruinous power is taking care of the needs of a wounded demigod. One that is operating as the bearer of the throne.
So wait, then, like... So, hang on, is the one in the throne then, like, are they awake? Or are they, like, out? Like, are they...
I do not know myself. I never check on those things. I don't care about the well-beings of such creatures.
Yeah, I get
Silver,
that, but...
Silver, are you...
Huh?
Oh, Willy Silver?
Oh, sorry, I just hear, like... Sorry, my bad.
Oh, it was just my chair.
Yeah, no worries. So, okay, so the Ruinous power is, like, keeping them a lot alright. And if the Ruinous... Like, you can see Crypto's, like, trying to put pieces together in his brain. Like, the cogs are turning, but they're getting stuck. And he goes, okay, so... Is the Ruinous power, like, just using them to make the chair work so that everything keeps going?
Perhaps. I would imagine so, yes.
Right.
I just don't understand something. If the Ruinous powers put someone on the seat to make everything, work as intended, why on earth would they want to wake up the one then? Why go all of this trouble?
Referring to with the one is what I would like to ask.
I can't remember the actual conversation with the Jester. It was a Ruinous power, but it was one that, like, basically never woke up, right?
Yeah.
Make a history check.
Yeah, jeez.
Can I also make that?
Yeah, because I did show this to everybody, so everyone should have access to this knowledge.
I would say I do believe it was just a dormant being.
17?
Who's just, like...
It didn't specifically say it was a ruinous power.
No, but like something wants to awaken it, and wasn't it the Ruinous powers that wants it to wake?
No, it's the bard, the merchant, and
The one
herald,
that do.
the heralds, basically.
Yeah, so they're all
if this thing wakes,
Oh,
it
they're
is the
separate
void for
beings?
Everything. They are
Yes.
separate
Yeah.
beings.
They're
Right,
separate beings.
right.
But they are
okay.
basically directly tied to it, and us killing Mesmer is the first step to them realizing that if they all die, it wakes up, and then everything ends. Because I think specifically, like, the world was made from it or something. if memory serves.
Yes, and there's
Yeah.
all it. Think like Ouroboros, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, it wants to eat itself
Yes.
to return to nothing.
Grimble can go. Actually, no, sorry, Kiki, because Grimble did not remember. So yeah, Kiki, if you want to use that knowledge, by all means.
Low intelligence characters, yay!
Yeah. I mean, I like blurred all of this out, like as the key is like thinking out loud because Silver is very overwhelmed because it's
Yeah,
one,
just read it.
1:20 in the morning for me. So like,
Let us convey this information thusly. You have interacted with a Herald of the Void.
Yes.
multiple.
Yeah, those are annoying entities. Yes, they have been specters, constantly watching over the fight of the Cataclysmic War, constantly telling our ruinous power that the end is nigh. They have done so for hundreds of years, before even I got into my station.
So one of them is the Jester. He's one of the heralds, and we already killed one, and that's a problem because if they all die, then the void comes back and everything just ends.
But why did they tell us to stop everything?
I think because it's just one thing's end. Although, like, the bard did say put someone in the chair. Like, maybe they wanted it to end a specific way, because you're saying that if no one's sitting in the chair, then the world ends. And they're saying they want the world to end, but they want someone sitting in the chair.
If someone is sitting up on the chair, the world will continue going as it is, yes. And in fact, anyone on the chair can manipulate the powers, as you so put it, of the divine throne. It's not a chair, for the goodness of all things.
But like a throne is a chair, though, right?
Hardly. It's a massive chair.
But
Right,
yeah,
but
but
that's
it's still
Powerful
different.
chair.
Well, whatever, it doesn't matter.
But that's just a big chair, though.
Ghastly.
I'm thinking that someone just has to sit in the void in one of those like white plastic chairs.
It's fucking Virgil in the white chair at the top of the Sephiroth.
Yep.
Alright. So,
Sounds... Yes,
so good.
please, go ahead.
Okay, so you all earlier, we could see it as a way that things could end more positively, right? What I'm thinking is, right? Baseline, we're gonna get a wish at the end of this, and we're probably gonna wish for the tournament to end. That's it. We're gonna get one of us to sit in the chair to like replace whoever gets pushed out, just in case that does happen. We've been talking about it and we're thinking. But all that said, the big problem right now is this plan you're thinking of doing after the tournament ends. It's probably going to involve you killing a lot more people to get all those souls you need, and even if you do start rebuilding bits out there, like if you actually manage that, it's not going to be the Ruinous power doing it, it's going to be you. And you yourself have said you've been wrong about stuff. So, I don't think that's a good idea, mate.
Well, if we do end the tournament, yes, our suppliers will likely be unable to provide me with the materials I need. I will have to get them myself.
You keep talking about, like, third party and, like, supply. Who are they?
Oh, we have a variety of groups. Our most prominent one was the Triad. Funnily enough, that is how we found out you were in the world.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Indeed. I believe it was a vampire that was the ringleader of this particular group. A funky fellow, wished to bring back his own people.
Yeah, he's a bit of a dick.
And yet, we still elected to help him.
Yeah, why though?
Because the extermination of an entire people is an unfortunate side effect of the Cataclysmic War.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but like he was killing a lot of people to try and get that back and hurting a lot of people.
Have you not killed a lot of people?
Well, yeah, but we didn't do it to nobody who weren't coming at us first. He's going out of the way and attacking people who don't deserve it.
Deserve it. You claim you wish to end the tournament, put someone else up on the throne, and make things better, yes?
I guess it's not really better, it's just different, because everything's been the same for, well, as you said, a really fucking long time.
It's an interesting situation. Is there any way I could perhaps convince you to not do so?
I mean,
Not in the Ruinous power.
Listen, we've said what we want out of the situation. What is it what way could you see this working?
Honor ponders. Perhaps it may behoove us if you have a conversation with the Ruinous power.
I just look at everyone like, what?
I mean, I guess, but like, here's the thing: if we do that, we have to go through the fucking shit and all that, you know?
Not necessarily. Do you see the suit in the middle of this chamber?
This big one here.
With a single push of a button upon this controller, I can have it connect directly within the Ascent.
I mean, would you tell the Ruinous power that we came to talk?
Of course. Why would I not
Okay.
do so?
The last
Wow.
time we did something like this, it was with the guy with lots of arms, and
or the girl that was up top.
yeah, and the Marsh one wasn't happy. He decided he fucked up and he needed to die for letting us talk about this stuff. Like, I know that.
Maybe I have misinterpreted the divine will of the Ruinous power. Maybe
Well, this
it
is
is a mistake.
There's the thing, mate. Like, if you want to help us, that's cool. But I just don't want you getting murked by your boss just because.
You misunderstand. I do not wish to help you. I believe you will understand the Ruinous power's disposition and come to see the correct way of seeing things. Granted, you do have a good heart. You have a very good heart, and I can imagine a very good soul. But I do not think that you understand the situation before you. Nor do I think that you know what you're doing. Which is a shame. You're people, living, breathing, thinking people, unlike anything like you were before, and still you are single-mindedly driven with your base desire to cause trouble, and specifically end the Ruinous power. It is hopeless to a point, but you have taught me quite a bit. You really have. I do not know if I can... No. If what you say is true, then it is likely that the Ruinous power may not deem you good enough yet.
I would love to talk still.
Yeah.
We have learned quite a bit through this.
Yes, this is quite the situation we have found ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh well. If I'm going to be sending you there, however, you still have not answered my question. What makes you believe that you are better suited to put someone else upon the divine throne? For whoever is upon the divine throne can make drastic change upon the world.
Because I think, unlike you and the power, we've been out living in the world rather than hiding in here. We've seen what the world's like outside, actually being there rather than through a screen looking through little eyes. We know what's actually going on in the world, and people are hurting. People are hurting because of stuff going on in this tournament, and people are hurting in this tournament. And you've done a lot to try and help people. I'm not going to say you haven't. You've actually done quite a bit more than I thought you had. But the simple fact is, there was a war happening out there because of this tournament. A lot of people died that really didn't need to. Because, well, people in here decided that they were going to give weapons to people who were fighting a war outside of here.
I see. This is troubling to think about. Quite troubling so. You believe quite well in that conviction, I would imagine.
Yeah,
I would
as
like
I
to
say.
test. I would like to procure one final experiment, if you would humor me. To see whether your conviction is as strong as mine. For I believe the Ruinous power not only knows what they're doing, it is specifically doing the best thing possible for the people of this world. And you go in direct opposition of that. A shame, to be sure. However, I would like to test that conviction of yours and see just how far you're willing to go for it.
Just answer me one question. You truly believe that the Ruinous power wants the best for this world?
Yes.
Why? Why do you believe so?
They are the creators of all that is. Before anyone else was here. They have been fighting to keep everything in some semblance of existence. Even when conquerors came to take it. I believe they are right. They are our creators, and they deserve to rule over their creation. If you believe that that is unacceptable, I would like you to prove it. And in the middle of the room, the whole thing opens to reveal a massive construct that slowly rises up from the floor. However, for his end, the capsule detaches from the rest of the body and flies into the middle of the machine, getting stuck inside it. I would like to test exactly how capable you are. And I would like to ask everyone to roll initiative, but we are 3 hours in.
Yep. This feels like a good stopping point. We can start off next time with... Oh, he's a big boy.
He is a big boy.
You
Look at
see
that boy.
All systems
it.
nominal.
Is he also capable of magic stone?
We'll have to see. Let's see if we can't crack that dome. Oh, man. I will say, what a fucking, like... I love verbal boss battles. Can I just say, I fucking love verbal boss battles. Like, this was so good.
And I will tell you this. If you can beat Horner's mech, Horner himself is basically out of the fight. He was a phase 2 battle. You've talked him out of it.
Yes! Verbal boss battles! Gotta love it!
But that's gonna be the end of this session today. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching. Silver, kill it before Novi sings! Please!
And I don't want to finish the thing! Cause even if I dream of you!
I don't even have to do it now, you know?